It's B week in the alphabet superset, and I'm cheating! Woo! How's that? Well, I already had a character in mind that I wanted to make a video about, so I kinda cherry-picked B words that already fit with what he's got going on. Words like brilliant, blade, bad guy, and of course, B. He's a B. But he gets bonus points for being next to Bertram, right? This anthropomorphic insect is one of those characters that I've been quietly developing in my head for years, along with the world and story that he belongs to. Unsurprisingly, he's also one of the dozens of characters without a name. So we'll go over who and what he is first, and use that info to come up with a name later on. Even in a fantasy world filled with spells, monsters, and weird humanoid races of all kinds, this guy is an extreme oddity. His species, inspired by the white-banded diggerbee, are solitary people, or beeple if you like comedy, that spend most of their time subsistence farming and resting in their underground burrows. They're a rare sight because most of them go out of their way to avoid any and all social interaction. He, however, chose to involve himself in the politics of warfare. He tirelessly trained his mind, body, and charisma, quickly rising through the ranks of the imperial military. Before long, he became the Empire's most competent officer and was charged with leading a campaign of conquest into a neighboring territory, which is where he'll appear to antagonize the main characters of the story once I finally get around to writing that bit. He's the best of the best when it comes to brilliant strategies, martial prowess, and, despite his lack of facial muscles, charm. He knows he's the best, but takes no pride in the fact. His official duties and personal ambitions require him to continually assert himself as an inspiring tactician, fighter, and leader. But he recognizes that the day that his ego wins is the day that everything he worked for is lost. He's wise enough to avoid unnecessary battles, but if he must fight, his weapon of choice is the rapier, a thin sword built for precision that complements his immense speed and size. He's actually 7 feet tall, which is approximately the height of 533 Bs. The blade of the rapier is made of pure Empyreanite, a rare extraterrestrial metal mined from fallen asteroids, which, in a concentrated form, is actually lighter than air, enabling the wielder to deal death with incredible speed. This is especially true for a skilled swordsman like, okay, we really gotta come up with a name now. Well, he is a bee person, so I believe his original name should probably be which to the common tongue is impronounceable. Editor's note, I've just learned that for as long as I can remember, I've been saying impronounceable instead of unpronounceable, which is evidently the correct pronunciation. Look, the irony is not lost on me, and I'm usually quick to admit when I'm wrong, but unlike our pal, I'm letting my ego win this time, okay? Impronounceable just sounds better, and I will die on this hill. In fact, I think we should all work together to standardize this objectively better pronunciation for saying things wrong. I know it sounds impossible, but I believe we have it in us. I was having a hard time coming up with a pronounceable name for this character, go figure, so I wrote the entire script for this video as a form of brainstorming up until this point, this sentence. I know that he would choose something noble to help elevate his status, but also something strong and, B adjacent. Thing is, I haven't really explored the common naming conventions of this world yet, and I honestly got paralyzed by perfectionism. But then, certified cool guy, Nicholas, was like, 8 seconds later. Bombus Rex, everybody. Later, man.